Hello everyone and welcome to Augmintech's YouTube channel. I am Sagrika and today I am going to show you how you can create custom materials within SketchUp with the bestest quality. I know when you start with SketchUp, when you start with V-Ray, it's really hard to understand how to use different materials and how to add that depth and how to get that nice texture. So now in order to do that, I am just going to show you one website that I swear by to get most of my textures in bestest quality. So the website is called freepick.com. Now it has a very nice version where you can create as many images as you want, and you can sign in also, and you can choose an upgraded version. But just to start with, here you will see that there is option for either searching or creating. With the application of AI, you can create the images of your choice. But right now, I'm not going to create an image. Let's just search for one first. So let's say I want a wooden texture. So I'm going to say wooden texture here and click search. So the website is called freepick.com. Then you can see that here you have 1.39 million images that have come. A lot of them which have these sign, these are for pro users only, but if you look at the free images, these are also pretty good. So we can choose from any one of these. So let's say I like the one which has a very nice grain, which is this one. So let's open this. Now you can either use it in a mock-up just like this, or you can download it. So instead of doing anything on my FreePick software, I'm just going to download this. But if you look at all the variation and all the options given to you here, if you have the version that you have bought maybe for a month or so, you can see that you can remove backgrounds, you can expand the image, you can retouch images. All of these options are available to you on FreePick. So right now I'm just going to download it, and a free download is something that I'll get here. Now again, you can see there are so many options available in this, which I'll cover in the next video maybe. So what I'm going to do is, now this is the texture that I have downloaded. So I'm going to go back to my SketchUp model. I'm going to go to my material library. Here I have all the materials which are there in my model, which are already used. So I am going to go here, which is this one, this icon which says create material. So once you click on the create material, it is going to take the existing material, whatever is there on here. It is going to take that as base, which is what I don't want. So I'm just going to click outside and get like a base material which is default. So this is a default material. If that's something that you cannot find, you can create a simple element. Like if I create one plane here, this is going to have a default material on it. So you can select that with the help of eyedropper. Now go to create material. Name this material. For example, we want to call it maybe wooden. So that's what I've written. Now I'm going to go to use texture image. Once I click on this, then it is going to take me to my downloads. So you can go to downloads and select the image that we have just downloaded, which is a big file. So I'm going to say open. And here I have this image. Now I can say okay and apply this image to any one of my editor, any one of my cube that I've created here. Now what happens here is, you can see that this texture is 1 feet by 8 inches, which is why this is coming out to be a little bit tighter. So I'm going to go back and make it into, let's say, 4 feet. Let's try this. Okay, so that's better. That looks better to me. Else, you can also go inside the group, select any one of the faces, right click on them, and go to your texture. So you can see if you want to remove, you can make it this a unique texture. So this is one of the texture. I can make this unique. So I'm going to say yes. Now this is a texture which is not going to change. And the other one, this is also separate for me. So now if I apply any other texture, so let's say, now I have two textures, right? So this is one. Now if I edit this, I make this, let's say 7 feet. it is going to get bigger, but the one that I made unique is not going to change. So if you have a certain element in mind, maybe you want a smaller texture on one side and a bigger texture on the other side, you can do that with the same image. Now, the best thing about downloading an image from a website like FreePic is that when you do this, it does not pixelate or it does not spoil the look of it. So if you are even using the smaller version or the bigger version, it is giving you a pretty nice look. Now the key is that when you're downloaded this, always check for the size of the file that you have downloaded. So this is now 38 MBs, as I can see here, which is what makes it a high quality image. The bigger the size of your image, the more quality generated it could be. So here you can also see what kind of file you want to go for. So you can pick the assets, you can pick the file type. So all the types of files, if you go to png is a higher quality file, so you can go for pngs, and that is going to give you a better option. Then if you have a preference for orientation, you can select that. So when we are selecting the image, now that is something which is going to make it or break it for us in SketchUp, because this is something that we are not editing with V-Ray. This is the image that we are using as it is. So it is important that you use a very high quality image. I hope this makes sense to you. I hope this would be of help to you. Stay tuned for more such videos. Thank you.